My child, be still for a moment and listen to me. I know your heart is tired. I know you have smiled in front of the world while silently carrying pain inside you. You wonder if anyone truly sees your struggle. I see everything. I saw the nights when you could not sleep. I heard the prayers you did not even have the strength to say out loud. You are not weak for feeling this way. You are human, and your heart has been tested more than you realize. Every delay you faced was not a punishment. It was preparation. I am speaking to you now because this moment matters. Your life is not random. Your breath is not accidental. You are still here because there is more ahead of you than what you have lost behind you. There were times you felt forgotten, times you felt replaced, times when doors closed without explanation. You asked yourself why you keep trying when nothing seems to move. But listen carefully. What you call delay, I call alignment. What you call rejection, I call protection. If certain things had worked earlier, you would not be who you are today. If certain people had stayed, they would have blocked the growth I am shaping within you. I know you compare your journey with others. You see them moving ahead while you feel stuck. But I did not design your path to look like theirs. I designed it to strengthen you in ways comfort never could. You are learning patience. You are learning endurance. You are learning how to stand even when no one claps for you. Do not underestimate what is forming inside you during quiet seasons. Roots grow in silence before trees rise in public view. I am not asking you to understand everything right now. I am asking you to trust me even when clarity feels far away. Trust does not mean you will never feel fear. Trust means you keep moving, even when fear whispers doubts into your mind. I know you are tired of being strong. I know you want rest, not another lesson. And I promise you this, I will not waste your pain. Every tear you held back has been counted. Every effort you made when no one noticed has been recorded. You may think you are behind, but you are exactly where you need to be to receive what is coming next. Do not rush what requires depth. Do not force what needs time. I am working even when you do not see signs. I am arranging things beyond your vision. When I remove something from your life, it is because it no longer belongs where you are going. When I keep you waiting, it is because what is coming needs you stronger. I know you have been questioning your worth. Let me remind you, your value does not decrease because someone failed to see it. You do not need to prove yourself to be chosen. You are already chosen. You are not late. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. I see the goodness in your heart. I see how you try to do right even when no one is watching. I see how you still care in a world that taught you to become cold. That kindness is not a weakness. It is a sign of strength. Do not harden your heart because of what hurt you. Let wisdom grow, not bitterness. You will understand one day why certain things had to fall apart. You will look back and thank me for the protection you did not recognize at the time. Right now, your task is simple. Breathe. Keep going. Do not give up on the version of you that is still unfolding. Even when your hands feel empty, I am placing lessons inside them. Even when your path feels dark, I am teaching you how to walk by faith, not by sight. You are becoming someone stronger than your past pain, someone wiser than your past mistakes. Do not let temporary disappointment convince you of permanent failure. This chapter is not the end of your story. I am guiding you step by step, even when you feel lost. Sometimes, guidance feels like confusion before clarity arrives. Stay patient with yourself. Growth does not happen overnight. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to pause, but do not quit. I am closer to you than you think. I have not abandoned you in this season. I am shaping you for something meaningful, something that will require the strength you are building now. Keep your heart open. Keep your intentions pure. Keep your faith alive, even if it feels small. A small light can still break deep darkness. You will rise, not because life was easy, but because you refused to stop believing. And when you finally reach the place you once prayed for, you will realize this waiting was not empty. It was necessary. I am with you now. I have always been with you, and I will continue guiding you forward, one step at a time. My child, I know the weight you carry quietly. You have learned how to survive. But now, I am teaching you how to live. There is a difference between existing and becoming who you were meant to be. You have been strong for a long time. Strong for family. Strong for people who never understood how much you sacrificed. Strong even when no one asked how you were truly doing. But hear me now. You do not have to carry everything alone. Release what was never meant to stay in your hands forever. Some burdens feel familiar, so you keep holding them. But familiarity does not mean they belong to you. I am inviting you to let go, not because you are weak, but because you are ready for more. Your past does not define your future. It only prepared you to recognize what no longer deserves access to your heart. I know you replay conversations in your mind. You think of what you should have said, what you should have done differently. But regret will not heal you. Growth will. Learn the lesson. Release the guilt. Move forward, lighter than before. You were never meant to stay trapped in yesterday. Your purpose lives ahead of you, not behind you. There are blessings waiting for you that require a healed version of you. Not a perfect version, a willing one. Healing is not forgetting what hurt you. Healing is learning how to walk forward without bleeding onto yourself. There are seasons when I allow silence, not because I am absent, but because I am teaching you to listen differently. You wanted loud signs, instant answers, sudden miracles. I wanted you to grow roots so deep that no storm could pull you out of place. What you call delay, I call preparation. What you call loss, I call redirection. What you call weakness, I call the place where my strength is learning how to rest inside you. I know you have been thinking about your future, wondering if your efforts will ever be enough, if your dreams will ever take shape. Hear me clearly now. Nothing you have done in faith has been wasted. Every step taken with honesty, every choice made with patience, every time you chose to do right, even when it was hard, it has all been recorded. I am not ignoring your prayers. I am aligning them with the right time, the right people, and the right outcome. You have been carrying worries, that were never meant to live in your heart for this long. You replay conversations. You imagine outcomes. You fear mistakes that have not even happened yet. I am asking you now to put those thoughts down. Let me hold them. You were not created to live in constant tension. You were created to breathe, to grow, to love, and to become everything I placed inside you. There will be moments ahead when doors open so naturally that you will realize why the old ones had to close. You will understand why certain people walked away, why some plans fell apart, why paths you wanted were blocked. I was protecting you from places that would have drained your spirit and delayed your purpose. Trust me when I say this. What is coming will not require you to beg, force, or break yourself to keep it. I see the kindness you give without expecting anything back. I see how you still care even after being disappointed. Do not let this world convince you that softness is weakness. Your gentle heart is one of your greatest strengths. Just remember to guard it wisely. Not everyone deserves access to your inner world, but do not close it completely. I will bring people who respect your soul, not just your usefulness. There are changes happening within you right now. You may feel restless, emotional, or unsure of who you are becoming. That is because you are outgrowing old versions of yourself. The habits, thoughts, and fears that once felt normal no longer fit. This discomfort is not destruction. It is transformation. Allow it. Do not rush the process. I am shaping you with care. When you feel tired, rest without guilt. When you feel lost, pause without fear. You do not need to have everything figured out today. Take the next right step and trust me with the rest. I guide paths one step at a time, not all at once. Faith grows strongest when you walk forward, even when you can only see a little way ahead. I know there are things you still regret, words you wish you could take back, chances you wish you had taken sooner. Release them now. You are not. I speak to you again, gently and steadily, because your heart is learning how to listen without fear. You have been stronger than you realize, holding yourself together during moments when you felt like everything inside you was shaking. I saw the nights you stayed quiet, the days you kept going, even when motivation was low. Do not think for a moment that this effort went unnoticed. I was with you, strengthening you from within. You sometimes question whether you are truly changing or just repeating the same cycle. Hear me clearly now. You are not who you used to be. The way you think, the way you pause before reacting, the way you choose peace more often than conflict. These are signs of growth. Real change is subtle at first. It does not announce itself loudly. It shows up in calmer reactions and wiser choices. There are things you have been holding on to because they feel familiar, even though they no longer bring you peace. Familiar pain can feel safer than unfamiliar healing. I am asking you to trust me enough to release what no longer aligns with the person you are becoming. Letting go does not mean you failed. It means you are making room for better things. You are learning that not every battle deserves your energy. Some situations resolve themselves when you stop feeding them with attention. Protect your peace. Choose where you invest your time, your thoughts, and your emotions. You do not owe everyone access to your inner world. Silence can be a form of wisdom. I know you worry about timing. You look at others and feel like they are moving faster, achieving more, reaching milestones sooner. Do not measure your journey against someone else's path. I designed your life with intention, not comparison. What I am building in you requires patience, depth, and strong foundations. Rushing would only weaken what is meant to last. There are lessons you are learning now that will save you pain later. The boundaries you are practicing, the self-respect you are developing, the faith you are choosing over fear. All of this will guide you safely through future seasons. Trust the process even when it feels slow. When you feel lonely, remember this: being alone does not mean being abandoned. Sometimes I remove distractions so you can hear me more clearly. In these quiet moments, I am strengthening your inner voice and teaching you to trust your intuition. You are becoming more grounded, more aware, more aligned. I see the compassion in your heart. Do not let past disappointments harden you. Stay kind, but stay wise. Love deeply, but do not lose yourself. Balance is something you are learning now, and it will serve you well in relationships ahead. Soon, clarity will replace confusion. Peace will replace constant overthinking. Confidence will replace self-doubt. This will not happen all at once, but step by step, moment by moment. Celebrate small victories, a calm response, a clear decision, a day where you felt lighter than before.